In today's video, we're gonna be comparing Miami versus Fort Lauderdale. We're gonna be talking about quality of life, cost of living, different neighborhoods, different areas. I'm gonna show you as much as possible of both areas so you can get a better idea of both and see which one is gonna be the best one for you. So let's not waste any more time and let's get started with this video right now. What is going on, everyone? Welcome to me and my videos. In this channel, I make videos all about real estate in South Florida, in Miami, in Broward County, different locations. What are the best areas for you to live in, cost of living, tips, tricks, everything you should know before relocating, purchasing, investing a property down here. I am a licensed real estate agent, so if you are looking to move down here or invest, please feel free to call me. You have my contact information on the screen or in the description down below. I'll be more than happy to help you out. We can set up a private Zoom call, chat, you can text me, Instagram, email, WhatsApp. I'll be more than happy to answer any of your questions and hopefully get you settled down here in South Florida. Anyway, guys, today we're going to be comparing Broward County or Fort Lauderdale. It's easier to say. It's crazy, but now that I think about it, I think it's more known as Fort Lauderdale than Broward County. However, Fort Lauderdale is only one neighborhood. But let's just say, for the sake of the video, we're going to be talking all about all Broward County, but we're going to be saying Fort Lauderdale, right? It sounds better. So we're going to be comparing Fort Lauderdale versus Miami. So anyway, let's not waste any more time. Let's get into the video right now. So come on with me, let's jump into my computer. And right now, I'm gonna start showing you the actual locations of each of the counties. All right, guys, so first, let's check out the actual locations. Here, as you can see on my screen, we have Broward County, okay? And it's this whole map area that you see here in the border, the red border. So pretty much, it starts around Hallandale. Okay, that's gonna be the most south. So everything that you see like a South Broward is pretty much this whole area right here. Okay, well, pretty much more right here. There's a little bit more west, but it's all right here. And then the North Broward pretty much ends almost right below Boca Raton. Boca Raton is not even Broward County anymore. It's actually called Palm Beach County. Okay, so we're not gonna go that far north right now. Most of the people that watch my videos, most of my clients that relocate and that reach out to me, very few mention Palm County, and I've never lived over there. I really have no experience over there, so I don't sell or have too much knowledge about Palm Beach County, even though I've been here for over 20 years. So we're gonna stick with Broward County. Even though, actually, now that I think about it, my mom has lived a few years in Boca Raton, which is the most south part of Palm Beach. But again, we could talk about that. But anyway, so around here is like the most known. And then if you go west, like I have a lot of clients that talk about Parkland because there's great schools there. You have Weston right here. You have one of the biggest shopping malls, probably I think almost in the whole country. It's probably one of the top. It's called Sawgrass Mills. Right here, it's a huge shopping mall. You have the Fort Lauderdale right here. You see, so Fort Lauderdale is only this area right here. Fort Lauderdale is beautiful. It's amazing. They call it the Venice of the United States because all of these little lines that you see that's in the water, these are all properties on the water. It's so beautiful there, right? So then you have the Fort Lauderdale Airport. You have Hollywood. I've been in Hollywood many years. Hollywood, Hallandale. Right? And then when you go out west, over here, you have the Miramar, Pembroke Pines, all this west area, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but it's pretty much townhomes and homes inside of communities, right? Most of them like two-story, more like a cookie cutter style homes that you see throughout the whole nation, right? That in Miami you don't see too much, what I want to show you right now. Dade, so again, Western is one of the best areas. I recommend it a lot if you have a family, a school, right? It's a very, very amazing area. Plantation is beautiful. Dade is a very American, I would say, right? Still holds a lot of culture of like cowboys, and they have the rodeo there. A lot of farm or ranch-like style properties, right? Really, really large properties there. So anyway, all of this is Broward County. Like there's some areas, and I have some videos talking about these areas right here. To invest, these are great areas. You know, it's very affordable areas to invest in. The rents are great there. So if you want to buy something or rent it out, these are good areas. Right there you have all the beach. Anyway, so that's Broward County, okay? And it pretty much ends right here in this line right here, okay? Now let's talk about Miami-Dade County. Miami-Dade County, again, is the borderline. I mean, Miami-Dade is huge, right? It's so big. Again, I've been here for over 20 years as a little kid. And there's areas that I've never been to. I've been to Homestead, but any of these areas over here, very west, I've sold a few properties in Kendall. I don't go there often, honestly. It's really, really far from everything. But there's a lot of areas that I haven't been in. Cutler Bay, all these areas really, really south. I don't go. It's like an hour away from Miami Beach or even more. So, I don't go there. I've sold a few properties there, but I'm not too familiar with those areas. But anyway, so that's the most south, right? Because after that, you pretty much go into the Keys, right? Look right here. So you pass Homestead, you do all this right here. You do the US 1, and then you get into Key Largo, and then you keep going down to the Keys, right? Which is a different county, so we're not talking about that. That's the most south. And the most north is pretty much where I grew up in, which is this whole Aventura, Sunny Isles, North Miami Beach area, right? This is the most north. And then of course this is the north area. But this area, honestly, I don't want to talk bad about it, but I don't go there too much. I don't know it too much. They're like so-so areas. So you don't really have to worry about all of these areas. Honestly, I'm sorry if I'm offending anyone that is in Miami that's looking at this video, but there's not too much going on there. Right here, you do have the Hard Rock Stadium. Very, very special place, right? That's where the Dolphins play. That's where there's a big, the Formula One was held there. Now the tennis, the US Opens or Miami Open, they're gonna be held there. Before it was in Key Biscayne, now they're gonna be there. So there's a lot of amazing things there. But again, so that's all that area. Then here, you have the whole beach area. Then you have Harvard, Surfside, and then you go into all Miami Beach right here. You cross over to the main continent, and then you have the Brickell, the downtown right here. Okay, these are the areas that I work at the most. Okay, so anyway, this is Brickell, this is downtown, a little bit more north. You have the whole Edgewater, Wynwood, Midtown area. Okay, these are all the upcoming areas. These are all the trending areas, I'm sorry. All this area here in the middle, they're up and coming areas, up and coming neighborhoods, a little bit more affordable. They're so. I have my investment properties there, so to invest, they're great. They're close to everything, but they're not like the best areas. Then you have the Miami Airport, right? And then if we go a little bit more, we'll start going more west. In my opinion, it starts getting a lot more Latin. All Miami is 70% Latin, but these areas here is like very, very Latin. And again, I'm Argentinian, so I'm Latin, so I'm not talking bad about it. I'm just saying, like, you go there and all the signs are in Spanish. The police officers, their cars are even in Spanish. Like, everything is just in Spanish, and it's crazy. We have beautiful areas around there. Like, the Coral Gables area is gorgeous, it's amazing, beautiful homes, very family friendly. Like, gorgeous homes. If you go down to South Miami, beautiful area as well. And then if you start going down to the Pinecrest area, I have a video talking about the Pinecrest area, one of the largest homes in all of Florida, probably, definitely all of South Florida. Some of the largest homes here, the most beautiful homes. And then Canada and all these areas here are very residential, not really any condos, more single family homes. So anyway, that's the map of both Broward County and Miami-Dade. So now you get a better idea on what is the location, okay? Now, let's get into the cost of living. So what is the cost of living in each of these areas? So here I have Mozilla, and we're gonna be looking at average. I'm gonna be looking at $500,000 to $600,000. That is a realistic price point for a 3-2 single family home, okay? Yes, you can get something for below $500,000. However, it's gonna be so-so, right? Especially Miami. Miami is definitely a little bit more expensive than Broward County, so just keep that in mind. But in Miami, if you wanna get like a decent home, it's gonna be between $500,000 and $600,000, which I'm gonna show you right now that many of these homes are probably not even the best at that price range. So while that lows, we'll do the same thing in the Broward County. So let's go to the Broward County, and let's choose a home around Fort Lauderdale. These are starting to open up great. And at the same time, let's look at the rentals in Broward County. So let's go back to the same area, we're in Fort Lauderdale. It's a perfect comparison. I'm just randomly doing this so you guys can see and compare for yourselves. And this is very, very average. So in Miami, there's a Miami 1, 550, 32, 1,500 square feet around the North Miami area, which is a pretty good area. I don't even want to go into this pictures of how bad this property is. That's the thing with Miami. So it's a good location. The square footage of the lot is pretty good as well, 7,300. So, you know, definitely needs some work, some love. And the pictures are just terrible, terrible, terrible. And this is 550. Let's check out the Broward County one. All right, 550, 32, a little bit smaller. The lot pretty much the same. Location-wise, very, very good location. Sometimes I don't know why realtors do this, but they take terrible pictures and can't even open them up. But let's just look through here. Looks much better. The curb appeal is much better. The condition of the property is much better. Like much, much better. So you see, when you compare the Broward County to Miami-Dade, Broward County is definitely much more affordable. What you get is much more bang for your buck, let's just say, in Broward County. For the same price that you pay in Miami and Broward, you get a much better property. Okay, much, much better. So there you go, as with price comparison. And these examples are perfect. These are perfect examples. These are things that I see every single day. Let's go into the rental, 3,200 in the Miami Shores area, which is a very, very, very good area. 2.2, pretty good square footage, well located. Let's see some pictures of this property. Like so, okay, decent. Like in my point of view, this should be a $2,000 home, but it's 3,200. Okay, that's the realistic number right now. So 3,200 for that. Let's go to Broward for 3,200, and look at it. You get a fully renovated home. Look at that. Can't even compare, right? Amazing. It's not showing pictures of the outside, just of the backyard. I wonder if the front, yeah, the front is so. But anyway, same. And look at the square footage of this one, almost 2,000 square foot. So again, as with prices, as with cost of living, Broward County is going to be much, much more affordable. And then in general, as the cost of living, Broward County is going to be a lot cheaper. It really is. Even if you go out to a restaurant, to a bar, whatever it is that you will be doing, the life in Broward County is a little bit more affordable than in Miami-Dade. Of course, that makes sense. Everybody wants to be in Miami, right? That is the place to be. I want to talk to you guys about the actual people in each of the counties, right? Miami-Dade, like I mentioned, 70% Latin. Great, 70% Latin is crazy. And we have people from all over the world, right? So we have a lot more diversity, which I talk about this in a lot of my videos. So a lot more diversity of people. You're gonna find people from every single country of Latin America, Middle Eastern. You're gonna have European. You're gonna have people from all over the country of United States. So you're gonna have a lot more culture, a lot more diversity. Broward County, you still get a little bit of the same. However, it's a little bit more, I will say. You don't go to Broward County and have like signs on the streets in Spanish at all. That will never happen. There's no areas in Broward County that are so covered in Latin people. It's a little bit more American, okay? You will hear a little bit more of English. In Miami, you will hear more Spanish, right? And it's only 30 minutes apart. So it really differs, right? So there's a lot of clients, a lot of people that reach out, like, Hans, like, I want to go to Miami because I want to be surrounded by all of these people, right? That is the point of me moving to Miami. So a lot of those people don't choose Broward County. And then there's people like, hey Hans, I want to be more suburban area. I don't want any craziness. I don't want to live in Miami. So they choose Broward, right? So those things that you need to keep in mind. Let's talk about schools. If you have family schools, you have great schools in both. As with public schools, I would definitely say Broward County wins. Private schools, again, it's gonna really depend what kind of private school, what kind of school you are looking for your kids, right? Each school offers something different. So that part is going to be tough. It's going to be more of what you're looking for, and then base the area on the schools that you're searching in, right? So you choose the school, and then you kind of see the best area around that, and then I'll be more than happy to help you if that is something that you're looking for. Let's talk about the beaches. Beaches in both are amazing. You can't really compare. So I go to the North Beach area, which is very close to my house, but if I really want to have the whole day in the beach, I usually go south of 5th, okay, which is close to the South Point Park. Around there is very wide, it doesn't really get crowded. Sometimes it does, of course, during holidays, but usually it's not too crowded. Or again, in Holdover. Holdover Beach is amazing as well. That is in Broward County. It's pretty much between Surfside and Sunny Isles Beach. There's like no buildings there, just a beach called Holdover Beach. Check that out. Cool beach. Just talking about Holdover Beach. Right after Holdover Beach, or pretty much within a few blocks, there's the nude beach. nude beach. All right, so be careful. You're gonna be like, why did Han send me here? No. Hollywood Beach, right next to the outlet, okay, around that area. And then talking about Broward County, the beaches over there, I love Hollywood Beach. I love Hollywood Beach. It's one of the only beaches in all of the East Coast of the United States, or maybe just Florida, that has like that pretty much has like a boardwalk on the beach, right? Almost like Venice Beach, almost like LA or California type that you see, right? You have the beach, you have the boardwalk, and then you have restaurants or properties, right? Because all of Miami, you pretty much have the beach and condos, almost everywhere, beach and condos, right? So here you have beach, the boardwalk, restaurants, and then the condos, right? So it's amazing because you go, you got, eat on the beach, you go bike in the boardwalk, walk in the boardwalk, go running. So you gotta check out Hollywood Beach. I actually have a video talking about Hollywood, so check that out. And then Fort Lauderdale Beach is amazing, it's awesome. I think it's really beautiful, it's very well maintained. It does get crowded sometimes, but I really like, because again, Fort Lauderdale, it's also, you have like a very small boardwalk, and then you have the street where a lot of cars go by, and then you have restaurants. So it's not as cool, I would say, as the Hollywood, but it's awesome as well. And then you have some beaches in Deerfield and Pompano and all these areas that are very, very cool beaches as well. Let's talk about nightlife. Broward County only pretty much has downtown Fort Lauderdale, Las Olas and these areas. So there's some little pockets of Broward that have somewhat of a nightlife. Definitely Fort Lauderdale, downtown Fort Lauderdale, Las Olas is the best. However, in Miami, you have all over, right? Nightlife. So you have a lot more things to do, right? A lot more nightlife. Cuisine, much better in Miami, much better restaurants, right? You have Michelin restaurants in Miami. You have tons of places. Like, you'll never finish getting to know all the restaurants in Miami. There's so much that it offers. So let's talk about events. Almost every event is held in Miami. Broward County, yes, it might have some events, right? However, Miami-Dade has all the events, everything. You have, the American Airline, which is now called the FTX Arena. That's where the Miami Heat play. But that's also where all the big concerts are, or the Hard Rock Stadium. There's so much events, so much things to do in Miami compared to Broward. So me, personally, I don't think I could live in Broward County. I think it's too far of a commute to Miami to go to the events, to go do activities. So it's really not my style. And talking about commuting, let me talk about that as well. In Broward County, everything's much further. So that's definitely not my style of living as well. Like, I personally like to either walk to a store or maybe get in my car, but be very close to wherever I'm going, In Broward County, even to go to the pharmacy or to go buy milk or to whatever it is, you have to get in your car, you have to go drive whatever it is, and that's not really my style of living. I like everything to be much closer, or like a downtown, like Edgewater, like a Brickell. You go downstairs, you have everything. Or Miami Beach, you may walk a block or two and you have everything there. That's more my style, is my opinion. Again, in Broward County, I've lived in Broward County many years, like pretty much grew up there. I went to high school there, so everything, I went to college there as well. So everything that I'm telling you about comes from experience, and everything you go there, you have to drive pretty far, right? So that's not my style. I'm not into that, but just keep that in mind. So anyway, guys, I don't want to make this video any longer. I really hope I compared both cities or both counties very good. Again, if you're more family oriented, maybe Broward is the best place for you, but Miami-Dade also has amazing locations. If you're looking for best bang for your buck and you have no problem with both areas, Broward County is definitely better. Maybe for someone younger, young professional, Miami-Dade is gonna definitely be better, right? So it really is gonna depend on you, on your situation, on your lifestyle, on what you want and what you're looking for. So I really hope this video has helped you. And again, if you're thinking of moving down to Miami, investing and purchasing a property down here, I'll be more than happy to help you out. We can schedule a Zoom call. You have the link in the description. You can reach out at any time. And also, if you're moving down, I have an Ultimate Miami Relocation Guide. It can work for Broward County as well, that I came out with about a month ago. It took me 6 months to make this guide. So go to my website, you're gonna see it there. I hope you download it and I hope it really helps you. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and I see you in the next video.